Our last guest today is one of our more exotic pets. This is Mooshoo the ferret, and he is one of two ferrets that are actually available for adoption right now at Animal Control. Mooshoo is about 3 years old, and he's listed as cream and white, and we do hope that we can find somebody that has ferret experience. That's our preference, is that he go to a home that has ferret experience. We also want him to go to a home where there's at least the children are at least 6 years old. The other ferret that we have is Sable, and sable colored, and her name is Ramen, and we are looking for her to go to a home where there are adults only, and it's required that she go to a home with ferret experience. She is much younger. She's about 9 months old, so she's a little bit more difficult to handle, and he's showing himself. He's a very sweet ferret, but he can have a little bit of an attitude sometimes. One of our staff mentioned that he might have been a house ferret, which meant that he was roaming around the house and had free reign, and now that he's in his cage, he's a little upset that he has to be stuck in a confined space. But he likes to curl up. He is a little bit on the bigger side, and ferrets need a lot of the same vet care that any animal would. Ferrets actually have to be rabies vaccinated, and it's also good to get them canine distemper vaccines, because that's something that can affect them as well. They are very curious animals. You actually have to ferret-proof your house if they're going to be running around. They get into a lot of things. They like to chew on stuff, so you have to get toys that are going to be harder for them to chew on. They like things that jingle. They like to burrow in stuff and hang out in hammocks and stuff like that. From what I've read, the research I've done, it's basically like having a toddler in your house for the length of the life of your ferret. They can live anywhere from 6 to 10 years, and it is a commitment. They do have special needs, so you really want to make sure that you're doing research before you decide to commit to having a ferret as a pet. But here, again, for Mooshoo, we're looking for someone that has, it's our preference that they have experience. It's not required, but for Ramen, it's really required that whoever's going to adopt her have experience and have previously owned ferrets.